Hi everyone, Katrina from Trina's Bag here. First of all, I'd like to just apologise for the dog as well. So the fan's just pulled up outside, so she's not happy about that. I apologise for my voice. As you can hear, I've got a bit of a virus, like a throat infection, so my voice is rather raspy and croaky. And the other apology is the reason I'm not in this video, which you may have gathered from the title. I don't look a pretty sight, so I'm not in any fit state to go in front of the camera. I don't want to go into too much detail, but we had a road traffic accident last night in which the van we were in got written off, and I took the brunt of the collision, so I'm pretty bruised. Beaten up all down my left hand side. So anyway, that's that. Just wanted to explain that. So that's why we're in a different location. We're just on. I've just got the stuff on the bed here, and I'll just be talking from the side rather than actually being in front of the camera. So again, apologies for my voice. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to tip it all out and then go through the stuff. As you can see, there's rather a lot of stuff here, and it doesn't seem like 5 minutes ago I did my last empties. But as you probably know, we're also in the process of moving, so I need to get this stuff out of the way. I'm not sure when my next empties will be, because anything I collect between now and when we actually move, I'm not going to collect it. I'll be throwing it. I don't want to have to take stuff like that during the move, so it'll be a while, as I say, before I do another empties. So anyway, as I say, it's not in any order. I'm just going, as I go through the stuff. I think these may have been in a previous video. The Lidl Zone brand of baby wipes. They're lovely. They're very fresh. Nice and clean. I actually use them a lot. I always have baby wipes next to the toilet. I just feel a lot fresher if I use wet wipes rather than just dry toilet tissue. Sorry if that's too much information, but if nobody's ever thought of doing that, or if they buy expensive wet toilet tissue, then this potentially is going to be a lot cheaper option. So yeah, I continue to buy these. I've got a couple of these here. These are the different different varieties, but they're the Lidl Zone hand soap. I think I mentioned in a previous video, it may have been a shopping haul, that I couldn't get this one because they didn't have any. They were out of stock, but they had a promotion on with these. I've almost just about finished another one of these. Yes, it was very nice, but they don't appear to, and it did work out cheaper because it was 2 for £1, whereas these were 55 each. I know it's only 10p, but every little helps. But yeah, they don't do this anymore. It was obviously just a special promotion. So I've gone back to, and that was the Almond Blossom, and it was like a white creamy hand soap, whereas this one's more like a pinky coloured. I don't know if you can see in the bottom there, there's still a little bit in there, but I like this one. This is really nice, so I've gone back to this now. They've got these back in stock, so I do like those. My preferred, oops, where are we? Put them around the right way. Shampoos and conditioners are the Herbal Essence range in Hello Hydration, which is with Hawaiian coconut extract for dry and damaged hair. I've had dry hair all my life, and I'm not sure if it's got drier as I've got older, quite possibly, like your skin does, but I like the texture of these. I do like a conditioner that's quite thick. Some conditioners seem to be no thick. I mean, the shampoo on this is nice and thick as well, but some brands, the conditioner doesn't appear to be any thicker than the shampoo, and it just doesn't have any beneficial effect on my hair. in my opinion. But I can recommend these. I do like these, and it smells absolutely lovely as well. Very summery smell. Shower gels. It was just in there. Both Sanex, just different varieties. This is the one I normally pick up. It's size 500 milliliter, which is the cheaper way of buying it normally. I think it's normally around 3 or 4. I can't remember. It's between £3 or £4, depending on where you get it. But it's the hypoallergenic one, very sensitive skin, because I am quite sensitive to perfumed products, especially, you know, used in the shower. And I always have to, even though this is quite moisturising, I always still have to add a moisturiser afterwards. But yeah, this is the very sensitive skin, hypoallergenic, and the Sanex products don't have parabens in, which I like. So I don't mean I like parabens, I mean I like the fact that they don't have them in. So that's that one. And then this was on offer. I think it was on offer, plus I had a coupon, so it worked out really cheap. Again, it's the Sanex, it's Dermo Repair Sensitive Skin, and this was 250ml, so half the size. But that's the only reason I got the smaller one, is because I had a coupon, and the coupon was specific to this size, and it was on offer as well. So there's that. I think I may have mentioned in a previous video about having some suntan lotion from last year that needed using up, because obviously they only have and it shows on the, I don't know if you can see that there, it's like a little pot with a 12 on it. That basically means once it's been opened, you should use it within 12 months, because obviously the products degrade and possibly become detrimental rather than any help. So I've been using up old products that need, you know, that I can get rid of before we move, and obviously would expire if I kept them much longer anyway. And I actually used this as a body lotion after a shower. It was quite nice. It was actually came out as a spray. See, there's a spray nozzle at the top there. But I just sprayed it into the palm of my hand, and you know, warmed it up in the palm of my hand, and then applied it all over my body, and that was quite nice. And that was from Morrison's, and they do a complete range of their own. Trying to pick. Oh, where did that go? I'm trying to pick like products rather than go backwards and forwards all the time. Teeth. Ooh, excuse me. I think I may have had this in or something similar in a previous Empties video. It's a travel one again. Like I said, I've got lots of part used products that I'm trying to get rid of. This was the Colgate Max Fresh Cool Mint with cooling crystals. That was quite nice, and again that was quite abrasive, you know, it had the little micro crystals in it, so that was nice. And these are like the travel size ones, and I think I mentioned before, if you need to get travel size products, go to the shops. Some of them have the offer on all the time, some of them just at certain times, but you can often get, although a product may be £1.20 or more each, you can often get them 3 for £3, so you know you're just, you know, saving on when you buy multi-buys. Excuse me. The other dental product I've got here is again, it's a Lidl's own brand, the Dentalux Mouthwash in Cool Mint. It's nice and refreshing, not too strong, but it's only 49p for a bottle, so I go through that quite quickly. So I use a complete cap each time. So obviously if you're brushing your teeth 2 or 3 times a day, you know, you're going to use it up pretty fast. So that's that. I wear contact lenses. Don't know if you realise that, if I've mentioned it before, but again, you know, when I'm going away, rather than taking the big bottles, which are, you know, quite tall, prefer to use the contact lens solution in the travel size. Before I, not long after I moved down here, before I'd actually registered with a local optician, I was getting my solutions from Tesco, because they actually have their own optician in there, and I got this, and you can see it's got a plane symbol on there, an aeroplane, because it's 100 millilitre, and you can take that on board with you, because obviously something like, if you wear contact lenses, you really need to be taking your solution and a spare pair of lenses actually in your hand luggage, just in case anything happens to your suitcases once you reach your destination, because obviously if you're going abroad, you don't know what the availabilities of contact lens solution are abroad, so it's best to take it in your hand luggage. But then I registered with Vision Express, and all my solutions come as part of my plan that I'm on, and which includes, it's actually branded as a trial size. It comes with it's only, can't find the size on it, 60 millilitres, so it's an even smaller. Compare it to the other one, it's actually even smaller, and it's plenty for you know, going on a vacation or something. So I can get that for free, as I say, as part of my package whenever I need it. And obviously once these are opened, they have to be thrown away, I think within 3 months at the very outside, because they do degrade. And obviously when these substances are going actually in your eye, you have to be really careful. And you get this with one of the little contact lens cases as well, so that's really handy. I've got a couple of these Pseudocreme. We use this quite often for lots of different things, but yeah, Ian is a big user of Pseudocreme, and I use it. I've been suffering with this like rash on my décolletage, and I've been putting that on it as well. So again, they're the travel size, but we won't be buying these tubes again. They seem to be a different consistency, and possibly even a different recipe to the little small pots. They do little tiny pots, which are possibly about the same size. This is 30 grams in here, and I think the pots are a similar size. So I'll be using pots for travel in future. But these again I bought for travel, and they needed using up. So because obviously you can get it in bigger pots, which we normally do, but we're just using up the travel sizes. Facial cleansing wipes, I think these have been in a previous Empties video. They're the cucumber extract from Tesco, 25 wipes, and I think they're £1 for a packet. They're really nice and refreshing. And then I think I mentioned this previously as well, they were the travel size of the Superdrug cotton wool. I'm not a fan of these at all. They fluff too much. So especially if you were using it to, not that I did, but if you were to use them for removing eye makeup, excuse me, you might have trouble with the actual fibres, you know, coming off onto your face, and that's something I have to be careful with, as I say, with being a contact lens wearer. So I won't be buying the. What I do buy now is the double faced, so that they are, you know, totally stuck down. There's no loose fibres. So there's that. Getting there. Superdrug Antibacterial Hand Gel. I'm not sure if this is the one that's got a... Oh no, that one's not too bad. But it was a bit too big size-wise for my my liking to go in my handbag. I just found it awkward. I probably won't be buying this again. Nothing wrong with it, but again, it was for travel. St Ives, the Apricot Scrub Invigorating. This was all skin types, which is oil free. I think, excuse me, if anyone knows any different, correct me. But if you buy the travel size, this is the only variant you can get in the travel size. I actually prefer to use in the full size bottle, the one that's got salicylic acid in it, because it actually cleans my pores better and leaves my face feeling, you know, a lot cleaner. But as I say, I think in the travel size, this is the only variant you can get. Got a tin of Vaseline. Been using this to remove my makeup, so I've been going through it quite quickly, using up all the sort of leftovers I've got. So yeah, don't need to buy expensive makeup removers, you know, because that does the job. I mean, that's an expensive way of buying it, but I just had this because it was for travel. You can buy them in a lot bigger pots than that, which are more economical. Oh, excuse the noise, there's a taxi out, or a lorry or something out there reversing. Nivea hand cream. I seem to think this was, from what I remember, it was rather greasy. I know I remember thinking, well, I've actually got another one to use, but that will be an emergency. But it was quite greasy, and I remember thinking, well, I'm definitely not going to be buying that again. I've got a feeling the one that's in a white pot, which is the more sort of recent type, could be a lot lighter. I think it's called Light, so I might give that a go. But for travelling, I'm not too keen on the fact that it's a pot. I much prefer like a tube or something where you can just dispense a small amount and you haven't got to open the whole thing to the atmosphere. So I won't be buying that again. Frizzies. I've been using this now for about 15 years, I think. Must be about 15 years. Whether it was that's when it first came out or not, I don't know. But I can't live without this. I do suffer with really frizzy hair, and it would look absolutely horrific if I didn't sort of tame it with this afterwards. So, but what I have been doing, and because what I used to do was, while I was in the shower, I would actually apply this while I was still in the shower and rinsing my body off. But then I tried it after going to the hairdressers to get my hair cut some time ago. She actually said that serums, they react to heat, so they're best applied to, you know, when the hair's quite warm. So maybe even hair dry it slightly and then apply it. But I very rarely dry my hair. I normally leave it to dry naturally. But what I do as soon as I get out of the shower, I put a turban, you know, a hair turban on to help dry it. And then what I do, and obviously that keeps the heat in, then what I do is pump, and I use about 4 pumps of this, which is possibly more than what most people would do, but that's what I need because I have really thick hair. And then really massage it into the palms of my hands to get it really warm, and you can actually feel it heating up, and then apply it to my hair that's just come out of the turban. And I think that's been working quite well, so that's what I do now. This women, I thought it was a woman. Women Shore Long Lasting Protection Clear Diamond Crystal. I like these because it's the one that's got white mark protection. So whereas a lot of antiperspirants leave white marks on your clothes, and a lot of my clothes tend to be dark, and while you're trying to put the clothes on, you end up with white powdery marks all over the outside of your clothes. So that's really good for that. So I like to use these products now that say they've got the anti-white mark stuff. Again, using up travel products, I've managed to use 2 of these. They're the Marks and Spencer Dental Floss in 10-metre lengths. I'm not a great fan of loose dental floss. I normally use like the Harp picks. I find those a lot easier, but I just thought I'd give this a go, but I probably won't be buying this again. Nothing wrong with it, but as I say, I prefer the Harp picks rather than just the loose floss. Nivea again, one of the lip salves, a Hydro Care SPF 15, that was quite nice. I used that quite quickly. Just a moment, I just need a drink. My throat's getting really dry. Yeah, it tended to use it really quickly, so but it was nice. I can recommend that. These may have been mentioned previously. We used to sell these in our online shop. It's the Easy Spa Vitamin C infused hand and body butter. Absolutely love this stuff. It smells gorgeous, and I really like the texture. Unfortunately, we don't do it anymore. And these were like samples. Yes, it's a real shame. Can't get this anymore, but never mind. But if we did do it, I'd still buy it. Alright, I had some samples through the post. It was the Garnier Miracle Skin Perfector Daily All-in-One BB Cream in light. This was okay. I'm not a fan of foundation. It reminds me of like when we used to do school plays and things and wearing pancake on your face, what it was called. You know, the really thick, heavy stage makeup. But that's just how I feel when I've got makeup on, especially foundation. So, but you know, as foundations go, yes, it was quite comfortable. But I was glad to get it off in the evening, and it was a good colour for me as well. And that was light. Not really a beauty product, but sort of. I get protein powder from an online shop called MyProtein, and I don't like drinking water on its own, and the solution to that was these flavour drops in vanilla, and it makes I get sparkling water, and it makes the water just taste like cream soda, and I think these were, they're about £3, £3 to £4 for a bottle, and you just need a few drops in each glass of water. But it makes, if you're not a great fan of drinking plain water, it makes the water really palatable. And then again, going back to foundation, was this Olay Total Effects 7-in-1. This one tended to make me feel really clogged up, so I'm glad to see the back of this one actually. And I think it was a bit dark for me as well. It was in medium. I mean, it's got an SPF factor to it, which is good, but as I say, I think it was too dark. I just felt too dark and too caked up, so won't be getting that again. And then the last product, sorry about this, we've gone into nearly 25 minutes. I know people have commented about when I mentioned I'd got this in a haul. I've done videos since, so you will have seen my hair. It obviously didn't turn out like that. I think I mentioned when I did the haul video about my colour and so on. I've still got a lot of this colour left in my hair. It looks as if I've actually had my hair highlighted, which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I didn't go ginger. I thought I might go all over ginger. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with ginger. It's just wasn't my preference. And the only bad thing I would say about this was the smell, because it had ammonia in it, and it was really powerful. The intensive colour conditioner that came with it was really nice. That lasted for quite a few shampoos afterwards. That was really nice. But I won't be buying this again but I have bought another one that I'll be showing you in a beauty haul. I mean, it's definitely taken my hair lighter. I mean, it was some time ago now, you know, maybe 2 months since I've used this, and I've got another one, a different one that I'm going to be using. So I don't think, you know, I certainly wouldn't have done what some people do and try to bleach their hair all in one day. I think that, you know, that's just too powerful. So I'm doing it over a space of, you know, quite a long time, you know, a couple of months or more. I mean, the next one I do may not even get all the colour out, but getting there gradually. So that was the last one. As I say, nothing wrong with it really. As I say, the smell was a bit overpowering because of the ammonia, but excuse me, didn't damage my hair, not to any degree that I've noticed. I'm not sure. It may be a bit, maybe have dried it out a bit, but I'm really conditioning it now, ready for the next round. So and the other one hasn't got ammonia in, so may not be quite as harmful. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to leave your comments below. Please feel free to subscribe, that way you'll be kept up to date with any new videos I bring out, and hopefully I'll be back in front of the camera soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.